What is going on, Herd? Welcome to another Monday where we get to talk about covers. And guess what? We are going to be Mike-less today. So, Mike, you know what? You will be here in spirit as always. So, I guess I'll be doing a little bit more talking, like Big Rob has said. But yeah, we're looking forward for today's show where we get to talk about this week's incentives as well as store exclusives for this week. With that being said, Jeff, a great show with the Last of Us um, review. It's definitely a lot of fun. You and the group. So if you guys didn't catch it, make sure you catch it on the rewind. Jeff, how was your weekend?
I was quite busy. And if you guys can see, I'm getting ready to sell some stuff.
Wow, look at all of that
So
stuff, man.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff, a lot of putting stuff together. You saw there was comic books on the sofa as well. So yeah, I'm getting ready for Near Mint Sundays this weekend. I am getting ready for sell some stuff at TNT, which is Comics TNT. And yeah, so I've been busy trying to be productive because um, you know you got to work a lot harder out here in California.
That
But
is
yeah,
true. That is true.
I appreciate the nice words about the review. It's been hectic for me because I literally get home as soon as the show starts, and then I'm off after that show. I'm here, so I'm going to be happy after next week's show. That's for sure.
That's right. Their Last of Us is going to end with at least with season one, right? With episode number 9.
And there will be a season 2, so I can't wait. And I can't wait to talk about covers. Too bad Mike's not here, but um, maybe we won't offend some artists today.
That's right. That's right. No artists were harmed in this segment. So there you go. There you go. How about you, Big
Uh,
Rob? You're looking good, dude. I love it when you don't wear a hat.
I know it's once a blue moon. I'm indoors, so I don't have to wear it. I'm good. Happy to be here. Same as Jeff. Started prepping for my Near Mint Sundays this weekend. Here's the big shocker on my part that I might
Oh, whoa.
all your something's healing the children's.
1 through 29. We'll
Oh my
see.
God.
We'll see. Anybody wants to buy a lot?
So you're gonna lie and you're not gonna go all the way through 30 now, huh?
Well, it depends if 30 arrives before I go there. So I don't want to.
It
30
isn't.
Is it? Oh, okay. It's on my
It's
phone,
not
so
this
I'll
week.
read it and then I'll sell it eventually.
Wow. So is
But,
that is that really issue number 1 or is it
Yeah, that's
the
first
hollow?
print.
yes, 1 through 29. It's all cover race.
Oh, cover A's, huh?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'll just see what happens. If anybody's interested, nobody wants to buy it for my price. I'm not discounting, so trust me, it's gonna be expensive. Um, if nobody wants to buy it, then I'm fine with that too. I'm happy to have them. So it's not like I'm in a rush to sell them or anything. So
Would you break up the set or it's a
no,
set?
I
it's
said nope.
Oh.
one. You buy them all, or I keep them all. It's up to you.
He goes,
If
unless you're buying issue 29, then I'll sell issue 29.
yeah, it's like if somebody buys the whole cover race collection, then I'll start selling my variants.
Oh
Because
shit!
What?
Wait. So you're only showing the A covers? You actually have more?
yeah, they're the
You
variants.
dirty bastard.
I know.
It's just
Dang.
little
Big
stack of
Rob.
variants. Yeah. So,
My goodness, bro.
yeah, I've been there from the beginning. So we'll see.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Thank you guys. And as always, before we get started, quick shout out to our DJ, Beats my Monster Eddie. Thank you so much for everything. And also, we cannot forget our four horsemen, Uncle Rudy, Something Wong, Deanna May, and Glenn 2K12. Thank you guys so much for making the chat what it is, the community what it is. We definitely love you guys. And then for our sponsors, don't forget Cover Price. Use code Nerdvana14 for 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents. And Bird City Comics, of course. Don't forget to use code word TNH10 to save yourself 10% off your purchase over at Bird City Comics. So let's dive into the chat. We had GT Key, what is going on? And then Sam, I am. Oh, copy. Yes, what is going on, dude? Sticks, thank you for stopping by. Trish, thank you for stopping by. And just sad news that we're not going to have Mike here on the on the show today. Oh man, and
That's all right. We got Trish. It's all good.
oh my god! All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's right. None harmed so far. That is right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, copy. You're going to be Mike. Ooh.
Ooh,
All right.
no.
All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Then let's just get started then. Let's hear what Copy has to say. So first off, we're starting off with this week's incentives. And the first one up, we have Vampirilla versus Red Sonja. We have a 1 in 15 by Steve Beach and a limited virgin variant by Lucio Perillo. So we know which one Mike would take, but since he's not here, Big Rob, which of the two would you be taking?
Honestly,
Yeah.
just I have not seen your deck that you put together for us today. Just looking at them straight fresh eyes, I would take the Steve Beach, not the Perillo. I think the Beach it looks better. It looks like a better Perillo. So it's a simple background, but it makes sense because she's kind of flying. She got bat wings. I don't remember her having bat wings, but she's in the sky and there's black cloud, lightning. So it's cool, and she's getting tackled down by shit. I'm blanking out her name. Red Sonja. Yeah, Red Sonja, and she looks great. It's a much miniature, far away, so you don't see a ton of detail, but what you can see looks really well done. We got the Mel Brooks. Is it Mel Brooks or Brian? What's the name of the artist? Brooks. They always reflects his characters. He always draws them with a shine.
Mark Brooks.
Mark Brooks. Yeah, Mel Brooks is a comedian. Mark Brooks.
I like that. Mel Brooks. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, History of the World Part 2 coming out soon.
No, it's actually on Hulu. I was watching some of it.
Is it on Hulu right now?
It's on Hulu. You can watch it right now.
I need to go watch it.
Yeah, that's what I probably had in my mind. Yeah, Mark Brooks. Yeah, she has a little Mark Brooks lotion on, or Vaseline on, whatever he puts on the characters. But Vampirilla is cool. The Batwings look cool. That's the winner. The Vampirilla looks cheesy. I'll be honest. It looks for him. It's not good. And it's funny. Red Sonja, he literally ripped off that wrestler, the Scottish wrestler, and the female wrestler from the WWE right now. What's her name? She's Scottish.
The one who did the movie?
I don't know if she did a movie, but she's been like the champion in the women's division, and she's has this thick Scottish accent.
Oh, I can't remember.
Big long red. Her face. And she even got that kind of body structure, that kind of a shorter, more squatty, muscular body. And she totally he just copied her body and her face and put it as Red Sonja. That's what he did. So, and on that, I'll just immediately disqualify him. Yeah, the Beach, 115.
All right. And what are your thoughts, Jeff?
Wow. Yeah, that's it. Becky Lynch.
And Sticks. Look at that. We got some WWE fans here in the chat. Love it.
Yeah, couldn't think of the names. Escaped me.
and she was in a movie, I think. Honestly, okay, so at first I thought it was the Perillo that I would like, but it feels like two pieces of art that he kind of stuck together. It doesn't fit. It doesn't feel right. Art wise, it's not. It's nothing's wrong with it really. It's just the concept. Either have one or the other character, but because they're not in the same scene, it's just so separated and it's just so different. So yeah, I just for that alone, I'd go with the other one. But on the other one, I also kind of I say that I want a closer look at them fighting, but I get it. The wings look awesome with the lightning in the background. So, and you can, and kind of showing that they're above the clouds as well. That's kind of cool too. So I dig the Beach one. It'll probably be cheaper. They'll probably be the same price.
I mean, seriously, who we're getting, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I totally agree with all of you guys. Like, I think the Steve Beach one is the one to get. The art looks fantastic, and just I know it's sacrilegious to say, but it's got this Frazetta feel to it. You
Yeah.
know, it's got that like old time kind of vibe to it. The way the art is, it's very rough, and it looks fantastic. I mean, I
More
also
far
like
away.
how.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Right?
It's Rosetta kind of his art always like carries him more far away from the, it's like further away. Not as
Yeah, it has a
in.
little gray dry brush, blackish dry brush on it. So I guess that's that feel, you know?
And I do like it how it's not static. You can tell like something's happening. There's some action on there. I like the way that the Red Sonja's like body's like leaned over or leant over to try to tackle Vampirilla who's in the sky. I mean, it's fantastic. Definitely a lot better than what we got from the Perillo. And I'm sure like Perillo would have, if it was anybody else, right? Any other type of art here for this particular issue, it's Perillo probably win hands down. But that beach is just amazing. So yeah,
I,
definitely my choice. I definitely love you guys for picking the same one that I thought.
I actually gonna say something bad
Thanks,
about the
Guppy.
Perillo.
You know what?
The Red
Oh,
Sonja does not look right. It's like the top half is a female and the bottom half is a male.
No, that's literally Becky Lynch, bro. Go look her up.
This literally looks like He-Man and Tila's top body.
you know what? Is it because like Red Sonja's hair is flat? Is that it? It's just like, oh, it's not the same. It's
No,
not
it's
like
just
wavy
it's
and
because
like,
she
yeah.
has no hips.
You
She
know,
has no hips.
it's because it's all muscle, baby. It's
Yeah,
all muscle.
yeah.
I don't know.
All
Pearl
right,
says that though. Yeah.
all right. So this is the one. You know what? This is Predator issue number 1 from Marvel. We got a 1 in 25 by Paulo Sequeira and a 1 in 50 by Jen Bartel, if you can believe that.
I
So
know
Jeff,
it's
I know
crazy.
you're looking pretty hard in it. So's Big Rob. So I'll go first. Just for the pure novelty of it, because you don't see Bartel doing stuff like that. I want that 1 in 50. It's not only is it the first Predator that's coming out from Marvel, but I dig it. It's not something that she's typically known to do. I mean, there's no vibrant colors besides just the eyes. Everything's very dark. I like the Predator's face. I'm digging it. 1 in 50, not a problem for me. The Siquiera, we've seen a lot of covers that are just like this. So for me, it's like, yeah, you know what? I've kind of seen it. It's been done already, but it's just that Bartel that's making me wanna pick it. And again, it's because it's Bartel, and I've never seen anything like this before. All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. I'll go.
All right, Jeff.
Um, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna nitpick on the Sakura. Um, I don't like the way the Predator
Oh,
actually
thanks,
looks.
thanks.
Like the body and the stockiness and the head. There's like no neck. He looks like a short, stocky kind of guy. It's not like the Predators that we used to seeing. Like, um, I'm getting lost in just a lot of like maybe too many lines, maybe too much detail. So it looks I can't focus. So I like the Bartel, but I do have one issue with it. I wish the ridges on his forehead would have been more detailed.
Hmm.
But other than that, I think it's actually pretty good. I would have never guessed that was a Bartel.
Right?
So, but do I think it's a 1 in 50? I don't think it's a 1 in 50 either, though.
I like that.
It was cheaper for them to dump it. Yeah, I mean, just it's cleaner though. The Bartel is cleaner for sure. I could care less about the blood stain on the background. So, and I actually kind of dig her background. It's like there's a fire behind her and there's ember.
Hmm.
So that's cool.
Okay.
Go ahead, Big Rob. Kill it.
Nah, you guys are harsh. Well, at least you are. I think Alonso was nicer. You guys are being harsh about it. I think the Cicada is okay, and I could see Splash Base, as Apollo says, but I just can't unsee that he reminds me of Edward G. Robinson, the old 1930s gangster actor. Hey, see, yeah, he's doing that little. You never hit me alive, coppers. Yeah,
He's on, yeah, yeah.
yeah. I want to put you down. Yeah, but I can't as all I can think of when I see his face. Besides that, it's cool, but the Bartel, just for the novelty of her doing something not pretty, something kind of greedy and kind of like dangerous looking, and something ugly.
Not her normal color scheme either.
Yeah, and it's not a bunch of pinks and purples and light blues and pinks and pinks and pinks and pinks. So that's cool, and it's a 1 in 50. I know there'll be a ton. I know there's probably store exclusives. Regardless, it's a 1 in 50 Jem Bartel that is not her traditional art. That in itself will make it a desirable book, and people will buy that book. And besides, we're just cover lovers here. We also do spec books here, and that's definitely a spec book, in my opinion, just for the artist. And I don't know. Maybe there's some first appearances. It is Predator 1. Marvel likes to stick in first appearance usually in issue 1. So we'll see. But the Bartel 1 in 50 all the way. But the Sakura just for the Edward G. Robinson is hilarious.
Nice. All right. And just thanks, Sticks. I actually thought this was the first run in the series. I do apologize. Thank you for pointing that out. Definitely appreciate it. And then moving on to the next one. Here we go. Poison Ivy number 10. We have Simone Demille with a 1 in 25 and a Joshua Middleton at a 1 in 50. Now, I put both here just to let you guys know. The 1 in 50 is a foil. You can get cover B with the trade dress, on Wednesday as well. So again, I just wanted to do something different, just to let our viewers and you guys on the panel kind of know that this is a foil, but obviously you can get it as a cover B. So, Jeff,
I hate you.
Do it, dude.
I hate you.
Come on.
I didn't see this cover before. I didn't know this was a regular B cover. Son of a bitch. Now I gotta go ask my comic book store to go put one aside for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably gonna be biased here, and I'm sure everybody is, but I love Middleton too much. He's not. There's not a chance that he's not gonna win for me here. I look. Don't get me wrong. The Simone Demille. It's artistically, creatively, like it's okay. The Poison Ivy drawing, but the everything underneath it, I'm kind of confused. It's a little bit much. And the, I guess from the light source, and it's muting a lot of details, so I can't exactly, like, I'm kind of confused on what I'm looking at. So just that alone, I would have passed on it. Thank goodness it's Joshua Middleton. That is freaking gorgeous. This looks like a 50s, 60s pinup girl, 30s pinup girl. And good Lord, it's awesome. It's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with Josh Middleton, so I'd take that one all day. But foil, I'd have to see what this looks in a foil. The good thing is it's lighter colors, so you might get away with it. It's a lot brighter. But of course, I'm just gonna get the damn B cover anyway, so I'm gonna save my money.
There you go.
But Middleton art wins.
And Big Rob, do you agree?
I think the Middleton is superior to the Mail, but I think the Mail is really good as well. I don't think it's trash. I think both of these art pieces are really well done, and I congratulate the artists on both of them because it's totally different. But the Mail is totally anime. It's a totally badass anime.
Oh yes,
fire, brimstone,
the hair, bro.
All that. It's super anime. So that works in that level. So you're into anime art, that's definitely a buy for you. It's a different representation of Poison Ivy. The Middleton is totally noir, 1930s, 1940s film actress. So it got totally got that vibe. Yeah, of course it's a cover B, and most if you're not willing, if you don't want to go balls to the wall and buy a 1 in 50, the cover B will definitely satisfy that craving for this particular art. But you'll definitely add some trade on there. But she's drawn beautiful. Her face, the flowers are well done.
Doesn't she not look like a familiar actress from like same time as Marilyn Monroe, like Ava Garber or no whatever
Garner. No, it's an amalgamation of different actresses. You could tell he used different there's different types there. It's not one particular actress, but I think he definitely got inspired by multiple. He definitely was looking at that stuff. Those those kind of what's that Madonna song? Voguing, those Vogue covers. Yeah. It's that whole Vogue view of side looking towards the camera.
Yeah. I was gonna say like Betty Page's, right?
That's what I was thinking, like that, or
Betty Page's is a little different. She's a little her body type's a little more squatty, a little more thicker. She's more like shit. There's some I can't
remember their names right now. But
there's a German actress from the 1930s. Well, no, Greta Garbo, I think. Garbo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Greta Garbo.
Okay.
Yes.
Like Garbo, or there's a couple other ones that remind me of her. But also the lady from Casablanca.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a lot of. But that's what you could tell. You took all that and made it into this, and this is a very clean, pretty Poison Ivy. She's usually drawn a little more rough. So
I think you just like it rough there, Big Rob. You know what? When I look at that Simone de Mio, I actually think of Last of Us with all those mushrooms.
Okay, that is mushrooms, right? Okay,
yeah,
I wasn't seeing shit. Okay, all right.
Yeah, for sure.
So she was in the Last of Us universe. She'd be like in charge of everything because she runs. Yep. She controls all plants. So.
That's right. And then Late Night says the same thing. Like the 40s, and it's Betty Grable. There you go. But yeah, I agree with you guys. The Middleton just knocks out of the park. But I also like the Simone de Mayo. I mean, honestly, I might get them both at the LCS. But if but we have to choose. It's definitely going to be the Middleton for me. I would definitely get the B cover, and I would check to see the 1 in 50. To your point, Jeff, if the foil looks fantastic, then I'm definitely going to get it for sure. And I think it might have to do with, to your point, with the lighter colors, since it's not dark, everything's light. So the foil might actually be good for this particular.
The colors are clean and they're distinct, and it's not brushed together where it's like it's meshed.
Yep.
So yeah, I feel like it would be a better foil than the previous ones.
I doubt these. What issue is this? Poison Ivy 10?
Issue number 10.
Yeah, I don't know. Are they going for ratio or more? Because I would think these would go more than ratio, honestly.
I would say the Middleton will.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because you saw what Flash did or Stargirl did last week out of nowhere.
That was weird.
That was weird. And then Jeff, here we go. Like, were you mistaking the mushrooms for something else?
No. I was thinking they were mushrooms, but I wasn't sure because I didn't want to insult the artists. Because I mean, they could have been leaves. They could have been something else. I don't know what the hell they were.
They could go any direction.
Yeah. And even like that, it might be a rare ratio. Yep.
Yeah, that 1 in 50 will probably be a little bit of a ghost unless people are doing store exclusives.
I don't think so.
I've not seen any store exclusives for this one, so
it might be hard to get. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Moving on to the next one. Deja Thoris. We have a 1 in 30 by Sway and a 1 in 40 by Rebecca Puebla. And these are virgin variants for this Dynamite book. Big Rob, please take a swing at it. Which one?
Yeah, typically Sway is, kills it. And he did kill it here, but he got overshadowed here by Rebecca Puebla. 142. It's pretty. I don't remember seeing too much art from her, and I am really impressed with, at least for this initial presentation to me, to this artist. Is really well done. The background, the anatomy of the Deja Thoris, the skin tone, the little aesthetic, like the little jewelry, her hair, everything's really well done, and the colors, the line work, everything is just it's really well done. Keep repeating that word, just can't stop. But the sway is great too. She's a little different, a little thicker, a little more muscular, I think, as well. It's an awesome cover. I don't know about those nails. Those nails look inconvenient, but it's very Princess Leia as well on that one. Has that vibe to it. I would go with Rebecca Puebla. I'm really impressed, and I don't remember seeing too much art from her, at least on this show. So that one's definitely the winner for me.
Okay, Jeff. I know it's tough.
I like them both, but I mean, I can't really argue with Big Rob. I mean, the sway. This is a better sway than I've seen. Is it Swaby or just sway?
Sway.
I thought it was a Swaby. Okay, I could be wrong. It looks awesome. I probably could find some issues with it, so I'm not gonna nitpick on it because Rebecca wins. I at first I was gonna actually nitpick on her art because I was thinking the face was too symmetrical, but there are slight differences. I can see it. I can see the slight difference on like the eyebrow raise and like the position. Cheeks. So like it was almost too perfect. Like if it's too perfect, it's wrong, right?
But there is some like imperfections on the cheeks.
There are slight imperfections on either side, so I like that. It makes it way better. I like the color, the shading. I'm really dig it. Like she kind of blew me away on this. I want to meet that girl. So yeah, I wonder if she had a model because that looks too real. It looks like a Kelly Hugh or something.
They definitely got inspired. These are, you could tell these artists see women in person or online or something, and they definitely get inspired. They pick up on that face and they'll just recreate it.
Yeah. I agree with you guys both. Like Rebecca Puebla, I mean, it's definitely the better image. It is digital. At least it looks digital to me. So I can see where like Mike would hate it right off the bat. But I dig it. I like everything about the body. I'm glad she doesn't have a six pack. I mean, it's nice. She's very soft, but with that knife, like she's a killer. And even with the sway, I do like that the sway has like she's thick, and I love it. I love the little pooch that she gave Deja. I think it's great, but there's something about the Rebecca Puella one that I just love, and I think it has to do with the face. I focus more on the face in this instance versus the rest of her body. I mean, I think this is just a great cover, and for a 1 in 40, I'm like, oh my god. I mean, do you really think there's going to be that comic book stores ordered 40 copies of a Deja Thoris book?
I mean, this literally looks like a 23-year-old Kelly Hugh.
I could see that. I could see that.
Darker skin tone, yeah.
Yeah, with and yeah, 1 in 40, good effing luck.
Yeah, even with the sway, with the 1 in 30, I mean, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of them, to be honest.
They don't do store exclusives for Deja Thoris that much.
No, there's a million variants anyway, so
that's true.
Ooh, Janet Jackson, I could see that. Late night.
Yeah.
I could see that.
That's for
Go
sure.
ahead, Big Rob. What about sway?
No, I said the Janet Jackson, the sway one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Clear #1 by Michael Delamundo, and it's a 1 in 25. So, Jeff, lay it on us. What do you think?
I mean, it's got that street art thing going for it. I don't know if I like the background as much. But I mean, it's cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I actually I am liking it a little bit more as I look at it. Yeah, it's just not something that's gonna. However, it's not something I would go, oh, I see that on the shelf, or I see that in the incentive covers and go, I need to get that. It's not calling to me. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not, I guess, not my style, or not my kind of street art style. So, it's okay.
Same here. It's okay. I'm not sure if I'm into this whole markers and crayons vibe to it. Yeah, it's I don't know. I get the point where he's doing that is the street art thing to it, but it also seems a little bit of laziness. I don't know, because just how he drew the windows on the right building is like he just kind of with a pen marked it in.
That looks like out of like that magazine, the Highlight magazine that you see at the dental office. Like the background. That's what the background looks like. I'm square.
As like the background, I could probably draw, and that's not a good thing. Exactly. But it's okay. I do like the colors. The colors, I like colorful covers. So that immediately intrigues me. But 1 in 25, hell no. This is $3.99 or bust basically. Yeah. So
I would have thought this is an A cover too.
Yeah, this is A cover, screaming A cover all the way. And what the hell is this book clear? I know.
All you have to care about is Scott Snyder's writing it, right? But while Big Rob's frozen,
that was my security system thing. I'm good.
There you go. Yeah. You're good now.
Yeah, skip.
Okay. I agree with you guys. Like, I don't think it's a 1 in 25 worthy book or worthy cover. I definitely can see the whole marker or crayons, especially on that building that's on the far right. I mean, it's just like yellow and orange kind of mixed together, and it's like, oh, I forgot to do windows. I'm just gonna put these like little squares in here.
And they're not even. Look at how off they are.
Yep. And I figured like too, you know how like they do paper mache and they kind of put things together. I think it's like, oh, I found this cool motorcyclist in a magazine. I'm gonna cut it out and I'm gonna paste it on this highlights background and then do some stuff to it. I just feel like it's a hodgepodge and it's really not 1 in 25 worthy.
See, with the style though, I wouldn't have complained so much about like that orange building. But the fact is there's another building on the other side of the character that is like perfectly drawn. Like, I don't understand how that's so like square and perfect. And you got these windows that don't even line up. Like, I don't understand any of that.
It's like a newspaper print on the other one. But the sad part is that the logo or the trade dress is probably the best thing on this book.
That sucks.
That's sad. That's sad. All right, let's move on to the next one here. We have Art Germ, and this is for guess what? It's Batman. I think 133.
Yeah, 132
so this
or
one,
133. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one right here is the foil. That's a 1 in 50. But again, you can get. I believe this is the B or C cover, for cover price. So I'll go first. I do believe, and I'm hoping that this 1 in 50 actually looks green just like this, and I would buy it all day. I think it's fantastic. I love the artwork. I do like that shade of green. I think Art Germ just killed it as always. I'm definitely going to pick this one up. Same with the cover B or cover C, whatever that cardstock version of this book is. I'm definitely getting both. But I am, as all you guys know, right? I'm a little leery because it is a foil, but I am hoping that they just used a green tint for it. I think if they made it a foil and used the same cover that they had here on the bottom of the cover B or C, I think the foil might ruin it. So, Jeff, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I was paying attention to this because just the art alone. I mean, it's Art Germ first of all, and I like a crazy Joker cover. So when I saw that there was a foil cover and then there was a B cover, I was like, yeah, not even pay attention to the foil one. But I did notice that they are differently colored. So so the foil one, it looks like they colored it the same way like the Haunted Mansion in like the ghosts in the Haunted Mansion, right?
Dollar green, yeah.
Yeah, so I would hope that comes out well in the hologram. I mean, the foil. hologram. Man, I kind of wish it was a hologram actually. Then, yeah, I you'd have to see it in person, but if that's the case, and I have to wait and see, and I'm picking right now, I'm passing on the 1 in 50 and going for the trade dress version.
Okay.
And the fact that it's purple and gray, I dig that too. I think the simplicity. It's still the same art. So and the art is great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd pass on the 1 in 50.
All
Unless
right,
there's
Big Rob?
something inside.
I'm gonna bring my inner Mike on this one. I think this is boring for our germ. I think our germ. I hold him to a high standard. I feel like this is a art he just had laying around and just submitted it, and didn't even bother to finish it. He just like, here you go, put some art in the background. Here's a book, pay me. Yeah,
Here's the book, pay me.
Yeah, I feel
you
like
think
he's
it's
just,
not finished.
Yeah, it has like a not finished vibe, or just art he had at home. With Joker, he probably could commission from somebody.
Apollo,
and
I will take those skills for 2 minutes to do that work.
Yep.
Especially, anybody else, this would be solid art, because this is art germ, and I gotta hold him to a higher standard. It's not good for him. This is, in my opinion, half-assed for him, because I see him do brilliant shit. He puts a lot of detail, a lot of work into his art. I don't think he put a lot of work into this. I think he did this shit in 30 minutes. He probably didn't, but if it gives you that representation, in my opinion, and the black and white and no color, the Joker needs color for me. He's all about color. He's all about the purples, the greens, the whites, the reds, the blacks. All in that is just there's a million better Joker cards in my opinion. So I will skip this.
Okay.
Interesting.
I know. Look at
I was thinking this is his Alex Ross versions of villains. That's what I was thinking of, the DC ones. That's what I was thinking.
He's been doing these with all the Batman books. I mean, you have all of them. He did a Catwoman, a Batman, and some other ones.
Yeah, I feel like this is like his Alex Ross version on DC side.
The Hollow
but I get it.
Last week was way better.
Okay. I'll have to go look at that one. I forgot it.
Smile was red.
Yes,
I
I will agree with that, Trish. Like I do like kind of what Rob said. It was missing something.
Color.
If they had just put the red lipstick on him, I think he would have been fine. I think Big Rob would have been fine.
Yeah, it just needs color more than anything. I could have let go the generic background and.
I do like the purple one though.
Okay.
I do like that one.
Okay. Oh, he's going to be busted by the Ghostbusters. Yep. All right. What about this one here by Jay Lee, Nocterra, and this is a 1 in 25. Big Rob, you're up.
This shit sucks, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I hate to be negative back to back, but I don't like when he does this shit. It's just like I could barely tell what's going on. I could see Nocturna. I could tell that's her because I have a history of seeing art of her in the past. But if this is brand new to me and I had no clue, I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like, this is just a bunch of like giant pizza with tentacles fighting some chick with an eyeball. I'm like, the line work is very faint. It's not. I need more detail. I need more. And I'm pretty sure maybe it's a bad JPEG you got or something. I don't know, but I just the white background. It's just not for. It's not me. It's not my preference. I need this. This feels like a stage 1 of a 10-stage art piece he's doing.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mike. Jeff, what are your thoughts?
Damn it, I like Jay Lee too. I don't think the art is necessarily bad. I just can't see it. So that's the huge problem. Like it. So when Big Rob was saying the art germ looked unfinished, I think this looks unfinished compared to the art germs.
Well, that's art germs water level. This is Jay Lee. His shit is lower, and that sucks ass.
Yeah, but I get it. He's on a lower, I guess ring for you,
Yeah.
but
Regardless, still sucks.
I don't know. I can see parts of it that would have looked great. I just feel like that's just too bright. The lines are too light. It's just a bad choice all over. And the fact that it's a white background, you're killing me here. Yeah,
So
it's a pass.
I,
God.
it's a pass for me, but I see what he's trying to do. What he's trying to
Yeah.
do. I mean, right with Nocterra, light kills all of these like these creations. These oh my god, I forgot what they're called. But essentially it burns them or kills them. So I like that this white light is there. This kind of looks faded-ish almost. But to you guys' point, I wish I could see a little bit more of the detail. I think it's just too white. And some of the pencil work, you kind of see that it's very light, so it kind of melds into the background, so there you can't see too many details. Um, if it was a little bit more, you could see a little bit more, not color, but a little bit more darker shade. I think it would be okay. But I definitely see what Jay Lee's trying to do. I get it,
I don't
but
like to strain to see what he's doing.
If this is a commission, I'm like, why didn't you finish it? That'll be my first question.
oh.
Yes, it's way too much white. It's way too much flare lens flare, basically.
Nah, I can see
Right?
that.
Like
I can
it's
see that.
overly done.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun in my eyes. I can't see shit.
Yep. Yep. There you go. Yep. Even Trish late night, same thing. Yep.
Like honestly, he should just have the light source come from one side of it, and you could have got the picture. You
Mhm.
know, like it didn't have to be completely all white. That's just yeah.
Okay. All right, gents. Thank you so much. And then what about this one here? Um, this is a 1 in 25 by Sanford Green, and again, it's Static Shadows of Dakota #2. So I'll go first, right? I put the big base palm on there, and the reason why it's just like it just the legs for me, the way they kind of look, they look very twisted. It's like somebody kind of broke his spine almost and rearranged the hips. It just looks weird. I mean, who jumps out of like that? It's just like
Static.
it's just weird. I
Are
mean, the
you
pose, the
sure?
body, it's just not right. It is not right. But I can't. But that would be it, right? Everything else looks looks good. It's just Static Shock, which is your primary focus, the character. The body just doesn't look right to me, you know. And even like the fingers, I mean, and then that hand, I mean, it's terrible. Which is why I got the face palm. And so another thing for you guys too. So I did something different as well. So with the face palm comes now. I would rather have the A or a B cover versus this 1 in 25 because this A and B cover looks so much better than this 1 in 25 book. So Jeff, what are your thoughts? Are you in agreement or disagree with the 1 in 25? And then also too, what are your thoughts on the cover A, cover B?
Number one, I am not surprised DC chose the shittier cover to be the incentive. I do not understand your damn decision making. Fire them. At this point, fire them. Whoever's making those decisions, fire them. You are doing yourself a disservice. You're losing money. Look, A and B cover is definitely better. I mean, they're not great. A's okay. B, I like the action. So, I mean, this is 1 in 25. I'm sorry, Sanford. I'm sorry, but Alonso's right. The legs are just the hips. It's like he's doing the splits, but he's also got his knees bent. It's just weird. And it looks like you said kind of backwards. It's not twisted correctly. It's how is his pinky finger longer than his middle finger? I don't get it. Like seriously, it just looks wrong. you could have done without static on it. It would have been better.
Ooh,
And that
okay.
sucks. So,
Yep.
yeah, this is bad decision making on DC's part.
All right, Big Rob, what are your thoughts, man?
All right. Well, for disclosure first, I never liked this character design of Static, especially this modern version. It feels super generic, superhero, boring as hell.
It's like those video games, those PC games where you create your own hero.
Yeah,
That's what the hero's gonna look like.
yeah, it's super generic, boring. I'm like, I could shut out a better hero. But
That's the quote of the night, everyone. And now somebody's feelings got hurt.
I know, probably. But I kind of disagree with you guys. I think the A cover and the B cover are complete trash because they're really boring. That's straight boring as shit. At least the 125 is trying to do something different. It failed.
What is it trying to do? What is it trying to do, Big Rob?
It has that Spider-Man noir vibe, right? Immediately. It has that noir vibe because it's all in shadow work. You kind of just see the character. Yeah, the legs. That's crazy. But they put that J. Scott Campbell retro filter on top. So immediately it has that little old newspaper comic book paper filter. So it makes a little more texture to it. So I do love the background and I love the coloring of the book. So honestly, if these were all $4 books, I would pick that one over the other two because the other ones it's just super generic modern art, which I hate, and that's why I hate store variants a lot of the times because they all look like that. And at least that's different. At least it reminds me of Bronze Age art, which a lot of times I think is better. So.
Wow, so you like that Static Shock pose?
Like I said, that is jacked up. That's just wrong on his part, not on me. That's half for Green's just not thinking it through. But the overall composition, I think, is solid.
Okay. All right. And then we got another one that's a facepalm here by Mike Choi. And this is the X-23 Deadly Genesis. And I believe this is number 1. And this is a 1 in 50. So I put, again, I put a facepalm here. And I put 2 covers that I think are better. And these are cover A or a cover B or cover C. Okay. So, Big Rob, what are your thoughts on this one? Do you like this 1 in 50?
I was going to try to remember what's the name of this actress? I know. No fucks given. On American Pie, she's doing it on purpose now. I can't remember her name.
It's Elizabeth something, right? Yeah. What is this pose exactly? She's like sitting on somebody.
She told it's her face that or she was the girl from Big Lebowski, the one that cut her toe off.
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, is that Shannon Elizabeth?
No.
Tara Reid. I'm trying to think of all the girls.
Tara Reid. Yeah, that's Tara Reid's face. Or brunette. So that immediately just kills it for me because it reminds me of her, and yeah, the whole anatomy of I don't know, the long cost right here, what we call that the little fatty there. I don't know, that throws me off. The damn trade is horrible. That's atrocious. Just the colors is very honestly kind of amateurish. I'm not trying to say the guy's an amateur. He's obviously a pro. He gets paid, but this looks very amateurish. Very amateurish art. The A. Those are A and B covers, you say, or Alonzo?
The other one, I think, the one that has the claws and the butt cover. I think that's the women variant.
Yeah,
cover, but it is not. It's not a ratio, so I don't know if you consider it a cover C or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, if I would take cover A all day over this shit. 1 in 50. Right? This is horrible, especially 1 in 50. Marvel was smoking on this one. This is burn this motherfucker.
Jeff, do you agree?
I wasn't gonna say it was that bad, but damn. I still think it's better than the last damn cover.
I'll buy 2 of the last one over this.
Oh
shit! I'll burn 2 of the last cover. There's so many things wrong with this damn picture. Like her thighs are wrong. The position of her body is just weird. It's awkward. Man, there's so much wrong. Like, that is such a bad choice. Why did he put that one strand of hair that go across her fucking face like that? Like, that is so stupid. That is such a dumb choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Mike. That it is. It's just, you try to be different and you put a strand of hair across her face. Ugh, whatever. Yeah, it's not a 1 in 50. I take that I take the one on the far right beforehand.
You like that butt, right?
No, I think
I do.
I think the overall it looks like an anime, like
Ooh,
the
yeah.
filtering on it kind of looks anime-ish.
Well, this is what's her name? What's the name of the character? No Weapon X. What's it called?
It's X-23.
X-23, right?
X-23, Wolverine, Talon. I don't know whatever
Yeah,
she's being called.
Cover A is a great representation of this character, Berserker, in your face.
I guess, but the art isn't exactly great either.
It's solid for a Cover A.
For a day, yeah, okay, I'll give it for a day.
I never think of this character being sexy. Check out my butt next to my claws.
I don't even want her. Like, I don't want to even think of her that way. I just want her to be like,
no, Jeff, look at my butts.
No, I'm good.
I'm not a big fan of this Mike Choi, which is why I gets the face palm 1 in 50. I mean, I think Mike is trying to feign like action or movement by having that strand over. I mean, who either attacks or jumps to somebody with like both legs up like that? I mean, it looks like she's gonna like.
She's
like,
swang. That's
you
the whole
think
point,
that
right?
one strand of hair that's going across her face is any different from the rest of her fucking hair? Like, the rest of her hair doesn't give her the same action? Like, that's what I mean. Like, that's just a bad decision.
It's right here.
Oh, look at it. This is Sam I Am. I love this. Best thing about this cover is a small Marvel logo at the bottom.
I'm not gonna lie.
That.
Yes.
God, I'm not gonna lie, because the trade dress looks terrible too.
Yeah.
Why is the logo so small on this one? It should be giant.
You know what? I mean, seriously. Plus, like, Mike has all of this like area to kind of play with, and I don't know if she's like trying to jump at somebody or is kind of landing awkwardly, but she's landing with her butt, right? It's I don't know. This whole composition is just very weird.
Tara Reid fucked it up, man.
It's weird. I don't know if I see Tara Reid, but thank God I don't.
Yeah, it's just all kinds of messed up. All right, here we go. What about this one here? By Vitaly Mangiatordi something. Big Rob, I'm sure you take it away. Big Rob, what do you got?
You know, I'll be honest. So with these Disney 100s, I love them all right so far. They're great. It hits all our. But typically the 1 in 100s, I'm not the biggest fan about. I'm usually like the colors, but on this one, I think this one's better than the color.
Really?
Yeah, I think the line work on this one's great. I love the I guess like the explosion motion on the back, the black inks. That looks awesome to me, in my opinion. I think all the ink work and pencil work on the characters look a lot better. Because at the cover, I think the green's a little overpowering, kind of saturates the book, and you lose some of that detail with the color on the regular one. So I think for this one, I would rather have this. I'm not going to pay $100, so I have to get a cover A. But it's 120 wherever they go for this.
Yeah, it's probably going to be more than 100.
Yeah.
So, we just got a super chat late night. Thank you so much, breaking down covers and keeping artists honest. Definitely appreciate it. So this is something we did on our old channel. So Big Rob, can you do it for us?
Woohoo! 1, 2,
3, 4, 5. Yay!
All right, late night. Thank you so much for
that.
Thank you, late night. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. And you got Big Rob speaking in Spanish and Keanu Reeves giving you kisses. I mean, what more can you ask?
Give me the Silver Surfer, damn it.
This is awesome. This I think is a winner. It's probably this is going to be. Wow. I don't know if it'll be double ratio, but it'll be on the 150 range, 125 range for sure.
I mean, just because there was other ones before this, and there's still, I think, a couple more to go.
Yeah,
maybe even a few more. Yeah, it's just a full collection thing. This price is gonna go up. I don't want it to, but it will.
Yeah, I kind of want them.
I know that's what I said. I don't want it to go up in price because like I want that option, but it will come down eventually. It's just these could be ghosts though, because I just don't know how many stores are ordering hundreds and hundreds of Amazing Spider-Man 21.
I don't know. They're ghosts, that's for sure.
No,
Yeah,
this one's going to
pretty
be
rare.
more of a ghost than I think the other two.
Mm,
The first
know, I
two were more.
So
I think the homages were more likable.
so with this one, I think the 4 sets, because we knew these were coming, and people ordered them accordingly. I think
Okay.
the next set is probably going to be not as hyped.
We
So
might be over
I
it.
think
Maybe.
with these ones, people like, especially with the first one that they did, and the second one, I think people are excited.
Was it
And
Avengers 4 and Fantastic Four 1?
yep, because
and
it
the
was the
whole
first. People are like, "Oh my God, this is great! I want it." Maybe you could be right too, Jeff. That people look at this one, it's like, okay, so they've done this before. You know what? Maybe, but I think just because of the whole popularity of this thing and their Disney 100, I think it's gonna have a lot of staying power. I don't know if they're gonna be ghosts. If I had to bet, put money on it, I would say that the next set that's coming down the pipe, I think those are the ones that are gonna be ghosts.
that one, the next one is Infinity Gauntlet, no?
Yeah,
It's
that one's
Infinity
gonna
Gauntlet,
be. That
Dark
one's gonna.
Avengers. And
I
what was the other one?
I
Iron
feel like.
Iron Man is one.
Yeah.
Is there an Iron Man one?
Yeah, that one, Iron Man and Dark Avengers, I think they'll be the less popular ones. So those might be ghosts for the one.
But I would think this would be like right near close to the Iron Man one.
Incredible
Compared to the
Hulk?
Infinity
Wow.
Gauntlet,
It's
compared
Goofy, bro.
to. Yeah, that's true.
It's Goofy's highly popular.
A lot of people like Goofy,
That's true.
like
That's my favorite.
and Trish and also Sticks were like, hey, the Incredible Goof, right? And then the Ingoofable Hulk. I like those for sure.
It's just too bad the trade dress is still there and it sucks.
Oh, but this is the old school trade dress,
Oh,
though,
this
right?
is the old school trade.
Come on.
It's not even drawn right.
It's I like it.
Yep, they're all highly ordered Spider-Man books too. Yep.
Yeah,
All
Amazing
right.
Spider-Man is highly ordered.
Probably, you're probably right.
There's probably store variants for Amazing Spider-Man, right?
I think so.
You know what? I mean, yeah, there'll probably be a lot more than usual just because it also was mainstreamed on news.
Yep.
Yeah,
because I think
on CNN and stuff. Yeah.
plus I think this is the issue, right? That we find out why Mary Jane and Spider-Man kind of broke off.
Yeah,
I think this might be the issue. I think
it is.
Okay. All right. Let us move on to the next one. So I decided to put all of these here. You guys just let me know which one is your favorite. It's Alex Ross 1 in 100. You got Ultron on the Avengers number 66, Mephisto and Scarlet Witch number 3, Dark Phoenix on X-Men number 20, MJ and Black Cat. You get the Black Cat. Fantastic Four number 5. You get the Super Scroll. All right, Jeff. Of these 5, which one would you like take home? And again, 1 in 100.
Okay, so first of all, are these all connected? Because they feel like they are.
They are.
One piece.
Yeah, it's one giant piece.
I thought it was because I was like, dude, I see Doc Ock's like tentacles going through like a couple of these issues.
You'll see that piece that probably sent to a Comic Con at that Upper Deck booth.
The big one.
Yeah.
All together. Yeah. You're probably right.
Or Alex Ross booth.
Oh damn. So first of all, I don't like none of these in black and white compared to the color. All the colored ones look better. In my opinion.
Okay.
Sometimes I do like. I'm a definitely sketch guy, especially Alex Ross too. But for some reason, I don't like these compared to the colored versions. But if I had to pick one out of these, I think I'm going to skip on the Phoenix just because it's literally just Phoenix symbol and hair. Ultron is okay, but I don't get the details of his armor. I'm missing a little bit because it is in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't like the Black Cat. For some reason, this is not my favorite Alex Ross Black Cat. So it's gonna have to actually be between Mephisto or the Scroll, the Super Scroll. Damn. I actually really like Mephisto.
Mm-hmm.
I like the details, the lines in the face, I like all those details. Scroll's not too far behind, but I just feel like they're a little bit better. Ultron's not bad, but it's just it looks so plain, and maybe because it's missing the color, and I'm seeing multiple characters on his cover, so it's just yeah. I go with the Scarlet Witch 3.
Oh, I like this. Lord of Brooklyn. Here we go. I come here to see Jeff attacking the impeccable Alex Ross.
I love Alex Ross. I love his pencil work. I love his pencils. All his hero ones, they're way better than these, honestly. But these look better in color. Like, I honestly think the color versions of the villains that he's created so far, they're probably top notch. But I don't know about these sketch ones.
Okay. All right.
Just
Big
my
Rob?
opinion.
Well,
that's okay.
okay. Number one, the color ones are superior.
Thank you.
Yeah, the color ones are superior, and it's Alex Ross. There is no bad art.
Right.
Alex Ross has a line he has to go above because there's Alex Ross and there's everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I think me and Jeff are on different wavelengths tonight because I think Mephisto is probably the weakest of the bunch because I feel like it's flat compared to the other ones. The other ones have more detail. I do like the color Mephisto, but the black and white is just not there for me. I like the most the X-Men 20, the Dark Phoenix, for black and white. I love the shading he did on this one. I love the line work on the hair, the face, everything about it. I love the Black Cat's. I think solid too. For black and white, yeah, I think the Mephisto is probably the weakest of the bunch because I feel like the detail's not there as much. But in color looks great. But I'll take the Dark Phoenix. These are all going to be expensive as hell, though. They're not going to be
100, right?
They're not going to be $100 for sure.
No.
Yeah. My favorite of the bunch is actually the Super Scroll. I think for the black and white, I love the detail, the shading of it. I love how you get one side of his face that's accentuated by light, and the other side it's a little bit darker. I like everything about it. I wasn't a big fan, or I'm not a big fan of the Ultron one. I just feel it's just kind of lacking. It's not there, and I think the color version would definitely lend to that. I think it needs to be colored for that one to really stand out. I kind of do like the Black Cat one only because it's like it's kind of like sexy-ish
I don't like her
almost.
left hand. I don't like her left hand at all.
But for me, it's definitely the Super Scroll for this one, for the 1 in 100. So that's one that I'll probably be aiming for. Hopefully, it'll be inexpensive, but we'll see. We'll see what happens at the LCS.
Look at what we're talking about though. Avengers number 66, Scarlet Witch number 3, X-Men number 20, MJ and Black Hat number 4, Fantastic Four number 5. Like, who's ordering 100 of these copies?
They are because it's Alex Ross.
That's right.
Exactly. But how many are there going to be?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, honestly. Like, I would think a store is pushing to get one of each. That's a lot of comics.
I bet $2 million a bunch of these.
Yeah. And also to ICT Vinny, we also agree with you. Same thing with a lot of the rest of the chat.
Yeah,
with Sam, and a lot of the other folks saying the same thing. I mean, the color is definitely a lot better, and the color you actually get the character itself. It's not connecting or anything like that. Whereas the sketch ones are going to be connecting. I also like this comment for you, Jeff. Jeff is going to make mild-mannered Alex Ross confront Jeff. I like that.
I would like to see that because I don't think I killed him on this. I think I murdered a lot more artists earlier I like Alex Ross. I love Alex Ross, actually. It's just these, and I love black and white sketch covers, especially with a lot of lines and details and the correct shading.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why these are not wowing me.
And that's okay. That's okay. They definitely wowed both Big Rob and I, so that's all right.
Okay.
We're all good. We can have a difference in opinion here, right? Art is subjective, right? So we're done. Done with
Thank God.
done with the incentives for this week. Now let us head over to store exclusives, and the first one we have here is Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones #2 by Lucio Perillo that you can find in Unknown Comics, Antihero, and 616. Cost is going to set you $40 for the trade and also the Virgin variant. Big Rob, are you buying this?
Hell no.
And tell me why.
No, it's not bad. It's Perillo art. Perillo's art. Shitty art is still good art no matter what. But I don't know. It's just kind of generic for Perillo with a model face. I'm like, why does she have to be so damn pretty? It's Sandman.
Spider-Gwen.
Right, but it's still like Sandman. You got to be a little more grittier, a little more messed up, a little more edge to, a little more character on the face. Like how is their makeup perfect? But I don't know. It's solid art. You can't really talk shit on his art. His art is solid no matter what. The head is a little big though. The head's about a few inches too big there. It doesn't fit the body as well. But it is Sandman, so he is forming in decent forming, right? So yeah, the background sucks ass though, and the trade dress is horrible, like always. But a little cornbread. I am actually my the Momoko's on this run, the 1 in 10. I don't know why, but I am. But
Okay.
yeah, it's okay. It's a solid. I'm pretty sure people are going to buy these. $40 is decently priced. I'm assuming it's 3,000, 1,000, right?
That's what I would assume, but it wasn't listed, so
Yeah,
I just didn't want to put it on there, because they didn't
so
say.
Be a ton of these, yeah.
Also, I like this comment here. Perillo's mainly, so this is a question for you guys. Perillo's mainly a painter, right? Does he do digital?
I don't think this is digital. I think this is painted.
This is paint. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I know. It's really crazy that it's painted, honestly.
Yeah.
For me, so this is the one Sticks Boy was talking about last week. I think he was trying to show me this in a message. I saw it and I was like, I could never tell you that was Spider-Gwen. I would never have known that was Gwen Stacy.
Sandy.
I would have just thought that was Sandman's daughter. Unless I got the title, that I would have never known. It's just kind of, in that sense, like Big Rob says, kind of generic. I actually don't even like the dusting part on the top half of her, like the shoulder up, like the black dusting. I'm not okay with that. I dig the sand falling apart on like the arms and stuff. That's kind of really cool. Looks really good.
A lot of detail.
Yeah, but the rest of it is the shirt, the freaking the head, the face. Like you said, the head is a little too big. And the background is, oh God, kill me, just shoot me.
It's just a Sears background, right?
Sears background, yeah.
Sears
I'm
background.
over those.
This reminds me, and I'm not buying it, just as an FYI. I agree with you guys, but this is too Greg Land-ish for me. You know how the big giant head for Spider-Gwen that came in Edge of Spider-Verse #2. I get that kind of vibe. I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that she's missing everything, like her on her waist down. I feel like we're missing stuff.
That
It
messes
doesn't
me
look
up
good.
too. Yeah.
It looks like she's just a floating torso almost. So I just don't like it. But I do think she's sexy as fuck though. But I just don't like it.
Yeah, but it's wrong for this character.
Excuse me?
It's wrong for this character to be sexy.
Yeah, because she's supposed to be like the girl next door. I get it. All right. How about this one right here? Something is killing the children. Number 30, Big Rob,
There you
by
go, Big
Ariel
Rob.
Diaz. You can find it at Carnivore Comics with an LE of 500 and a cost of $30. Jeff, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so this looks digital.
Yeah,
Good God, this looks digital.
no shit.
I don't like it. I don't like the foreshortening of her arm.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh, I can see
It's
that. Yeah.
really bad. I do not know where the left arm, like, is it connected to her neck? Is it coming from her neck?
Oh
Oh
my
my
God, you're right.
Like, that is weird.
Oh my God, you're right.
And
It's
her neck looks so much longer because you can't see the neck, but where her head is and her chin is, and like the rest where her shoulder is, that's a lot of room. Yeah, that white glare in the front, that makes no sense to me. Makes absolutely no sense. He just whitewashed it, dry brushed it right there. I don't like it. It's not that great. Or I'm sorry, Ariel. Ariel did it. So it's not a he, it was a she.
it's a Little Mermaid, bro.
Yeah. It's at least the background looks better. It's
Double
not
jointed,
Sears.
yep.
Sears.
It's like a Sears background, right?
It's better than a Sears background. At least
Yeah.
it's got a little bit more to it. But yeah, this is not okay. I'm not okay with this. I don't even feel like the person in red doesn't even feel that menacing. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm out. This is not okay.
All right. Go ahead, Big Rob.
Ditto to everything Jeff said. The anatomy of fucking Erica is out of control. I don't know what's going on.
So
And
weird.
the background is literally the best thing about this. And I typically do like Ariel Diaz art. But I hate that character design of that villain with the mask and her eyes. It's like the stupidest character design I've seen in a long time. Like, she can't see.
You don't like her little squid face mask?
No, yeah. she's dressed like a MILF going to the bar. You know, it's like,
that's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that, Big Rob.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense for a tactical battle in the streets with a fucking butcher knife. You know, it doesn't make sense.
See, it holds everything together. Why not?
It's a whip.
It's
not even a knife. It's a whip.
Oh, what? Well, Erica got a butcher knife, and this idiot got a whip.
This idiot's got a whip.
I know. We'll see who wins.
Good luck.
Yeah, this is a stupid character. I hate it. But
okay.
But the art, the art just, oh my god, the glare is horrible. That white lens flare in the front. What the hell?
It doesn't even make sense to me. Like,
it makes no sense. We could trash this all day, but go ahead, Alonzo.
Okay. I agree with you guys. I don't like it. It's terrible. It really is. It's terrible. And I know Ariel Diaz has a bunch of Something to Killing Children like books and covers that are amazing. This one just misses the mark completely. I mean, I have no idea what she's trying to do, and it's. I'll be honest, it's terrible. All right.
It could have been way better, but I feel like she just lazied out on it.
Yeah. So what about this one here? The Mandalorian number 8 by Stephanie Hans, LE of 800, cost of $40. You can find it at KRS, NBC, Mutant Beaver Comics, Eastside Comics, and the Comic Mint. So I'll go first. Probably unpopular opinion. I don't like this cover at all. I think Stephanie Hans kind of phoned it in. She had an amazing cover for the first one. I thought it was fantastic. This one right here, I think it looks just like any other Mandalorian cover. There's nothing special about it. Even Grogu. Grogu looks sad. It's like, why do you look so sad? Did someone take your chicken nuggies? I mean, it's
his macaroons.
Yeah, his macrons. I mean, it's terrible. It's boring. I know Stephanie Hans can do so much better. That first one she did for The Mandalorian was amazing. I have like a ton of copies of that because I loved it so much. This one, I didn't even buy it because it just looked very generic. Like it doesn't say Stephanie Hans to me. It could have been like any artist. So
Yeah.
that's what I have to say. Go ahead, Big Rob.
And man, she didn't phone it in, bro. She paged it in. This shit is like, she didn't give a fuck. Like, why is Mandalorian so droopy in his face? It's like very droopy. So his whole body is droopy. I don't know if you can understand that term I'm using, but it's just like it's like what the hell's wrong with him? It's definitely phoned in. It's really bad art on her part. She has seen her do amazing art. She's a well-known artist. She does great art, and this the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Stop bullshitting us with the limited edition 800 shit. Even we know that's not 800. It's at least 3,000 books or more, if not more. So, goddamn liars. The Grogu is probably the best thing. The sad Grogu is probably the best thing in the whole damn run.
He's so sad. He's so sad. Someone took his chicken nuggies.
Is
so
like
sad.
So yeah, this is oh my god, this is a super skip.
Okay, Jeff.
Oh god. He's all
Come on,
droopy.
Jeff.
I don't know what you mean by droopy. This is. I would have never guessed it was Stephanie Hans. This is probably my least favorite Stephanie Hans ever. The head's too small. The helmet's way too small. Like just imagine how big that helmet is, and taking it off, its head's got to be smaller. Yeah, the lines on the outfit, it just feels. It's just so boring. It's so unfinished. Like the lines don't even make sense on it.
Solid trade dress, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, probably is the best thing about it. Yeah, the Grogu looks wrong. Mando definitely looks like just he looks like he's wearing a trash bag.
I was about to say, doesn't he look like he's wearing a onesie?
Dude, it's so bad.
It looks like shit.
You're not wrong. I mean, she didn't just phone it in. I don't even know. Like, I feel like she kind of let somebody else draw for her.
She just signed it.
She just signed it. Yeah, background sucks too. This is all bad.
Yep.
All the way around is bad.
Okay.
Even the shadow sucks. Like, you see where the light source is?
Oh yeah.
Why is there such a big shadow next where Grogu is? And there's a shadow underneath Mando. Like, where's the shadow coming from?
It should be over there behind him, the sun.
It's so weird.
Dude, that's oh my god. Yeah, she did not pay attention at all.
No. This is so phony. It's sad. I actually would have never guessed it's her. Never. I would have never guessed it's her work ethic.
Yeah, look and look at it, Jeff. If Apollo's like, "Hey, you're right, Jeff. I refuse to think she did it." Yep.
I know. I do. I would have never. I don't even want to know she did this. Honestly, if I would have think greater of her if someone showed me this.
Yeah. All right. How about this one here? We'll start off with the Big Rob. So this one is Street Fighter Masters Cammy #1, LE of 750. Cost at this time I didn't know what it was, by Ivan Tao, that you can find in Bird City Comics or Devil Dog Comics. Big Rob, you're a big Street Fighter fan. What's going on?
I didn't look up the price. I'm pretty sure it's like $25 or something like that. But it's a solid cover. It's nothing wrong with it. I think it's Ivan Tao's art. It's a nice composition here with the Union Jack behind it. That's different from the other Cammy covers. But there is a lot of covers for this book. I bought several of them.
I'm not surprised.
So there's a lot of competition out there. So it's tough out there for Cammy books. So you're gonna spend your hard-earned money. For me, preferably, there were some other ones that I thought were a little better, and I spent money on those. But if it's still there in a month or so, and I'm in the mood, I might pick it up. But it's solid art. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's tough world out there with Cammy. It's just too many great artists working on this book.
Okay, Jeff.
Oh boy. Okay. This is one of those ones where I'm actually not going to be nice.
Oh.
I like Ivan. But she has Sinead O'Connor hair.
Yeah, 1,000%.
5 head. Her head is way too big.
Yeah.
She looks like she's wearing a see-through outfit because I can see areola.
I know
Like,
they shouldn't be able to.
It's that's just too like on the nose too much right there. I don't know why you would shadow it that way. I get it. It's cool, fine. The legs are way too long, way too long, way too big, way too long.
They're too long, yep.
So just those items alone, like I can dig the background, the how do I want to say it? What's her name? The girl who does the Batgirl, one of my favorite artists.
Rian Gonzalez?
Yeah, it looks like the background is more Rian Gonzalez type.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But yeah, the legs, the head, that alone just says I'm out. I did pick up a store exclusive for this, but it was a Sosa Maeka.
Yes.
So to me that wins on this one. I know I just got all of you. I just got this sold out because once I mentioned that, oh well, there's Ariel there. Well, there we go. I mean, fine, nothing wrong with it. I'm just honestly the big part is the head and the legs.
The areola.
Everything else is fine. I could deal with the rest of it. I can't deal with the. Good Lord, the head looks crazily bad.
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I didn't like it either. I'll be honest, I didn't like it. So for something I did like,
this guy moves so fast.
I did like is this one right here, Harley Quinn number 28 by Lobos. You can find it KRS, Mutant Beaver, East Side, Comic Mint, LE 3000, or 600 for the Virgin, cost of $50. I love this cover. I bought it. I also bought the original art for it because I liked it that much.
Oh my God, Alonzo!
So I dig it. I mean, it. I dig it. I mean, this is my kind of Harley. It's an adult Harley. I love her face because it's got that like wicked smile. I love the eyes. I mean, it's sweet and sexy at the same time. I love the pose. Everything looks fantastic as far as like the pose, the anatomy, everything. Like for me, this is I love it.
Homage, yeah.
I know. I love it. There is nothing you could say that to make me unlove this thing because I already paid for it. So
yeah, there's no returns, bro.
That's right. That's right.
You got the way. So, you're in trouble.
So be kind. But yes, I dig it. I love it. This Lobos cover is just fantastic.
I'm not over the moon as Alonzo, but I think it's definitely good art. Like I do love the Harley Quinn art itself. The Harley Quinn is perfectly drawn. It's a really nice representation of the actress that plays Harley Quinn,
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, it's her face, obviously. So that totally is well done. I love her boots, her outfit, everything about it. It's great. The background, though, the Mickey Mouse, I'm not sure about that. It's I like the red. At least the red feels better. The white, I don't like at all. But the red feels a lot better for me. I like the red. Yeah, I wish there was more to the background, and it would be a perfect cover. But since there's nothing much in the background, it's not perfect for me. It's a great cover though.
Okay, Jeff.
Okay, I do agree. That is absolutely Margot. That's definitely drawn after Margot Robbie. It's kind of on the nose. To answer someone's question in the audience, in the chat, yeah, the breasts are fine, perfectly fine.
That's right.
I actually, okay, so the background, at least Lobos put something in the background instead of Sears. So
Mickey
I'm going to
Mouse.
give him that bonus, although it is a store exclusive, so I don't know if that's really a bonus. I kind of dig the positioning, the drawing itself. It's just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, he's digital, right, Lobos?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I actually don't know either. Yeah, maybe it's not. But this is the same artist that Mike likes to go, oh, this guy copies Adam Hughes all the time.
There
Well,
it
he
is.
does. Yeah, he does.
Trish is acting like Mike right now. I hate it when artists try to be other artists, and it's true.
But I can say that
Drink.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't. It's perfectly fine.
See, this is why I went after it.
I don't know if it's OA fine. And then the fact is I don't know if he's a digital artist either, because getting OA for digital art, I mean, I guess that's the best way you can actually get art from digital artists. But am I paying $50 for this? I'm sorry, Alonzo.
That's okay. I did. I was.
And I don't even know if I believe it's 3,600.
Well, the 3,000, that's for DC. That's interesting. I've never seen order that much for DC book.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the funny thing, like it's almost sold out. So sales
popular.
started on Sunday.
Like I said,
so
it's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. No, I think it's great. I mean, but without knowing what's inside, I mean, you never know. But I dig it. Yeah, for sure.
Who's buying Harley Quinn comic books for the inside? Because at this point, Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, there's very little people. I don't believe. I know there's fans out there, but I don't believe that all of them are reading them.
No, but brother is readers. There's people read them.
I said no. I'm saying not all of them who buy this are reading them.
In our bubble of speculators, yeah, most of us don't fucking read this shit, but there's a ton. The majority is readers. The people are reading this stuff.
All right. So moving on to the next one here. So this one is by, this is for Amazing Spider-Man number 23, Tego da Silva. You can find it in Unknown Comics, Antihero Gallery, 616. LE, I have no clue. The cost is just $40. All right, Jeff, you're really looking. I think I know what you're looking at, but why don't you go first?
Did you buy the original art too, Alonso, on this one?
No. No.
It's not Harley Quinn.
It's not. You got to collect like the characters that you like. Silk, I like the character, but she's not one of my favorites. It's not one of my favorites.
Okay. Tiago da Silva.
No.
Is the name.
Fighter?
That's what I thought it was too. I've actually met Tiago, but he's a big dude.
John Jones.
This I actually kind of like it. Yeah, I can say I like it. I was like the background's whatever, but then I was looking more detail wise. It actually is. It's pretty cool. I definitely feel like I'm in New York. I definitely I dig the webbing. Webbing is awesome. I can say there's parts of her that I probably like the arm. Her right arm feels like it's going down a little too far. But I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Her face does look a little Barbie-ish though, like Barbie dollish head. But I mean, I kind of like it. It's $40 though, and I'm assuming it's 3,000, 1,000.
Probably.
Yeah, he got the print.
The trade dress is better with it.
I would agree. And before Rob says anything, I like the butt on this cover.
Yeah, the butt is fine.
Yeah,
the whole body is fine. I don't think there's anything. It's not disproportionate. I just feel like maybe because if you look at where her elbow is on her left arm, and it's stretched back too. So it's like her elbow on her right arm is a lot further down than her left elbow.
Did
Oh, I
anybody
see that.
catch the Spider-Man in the back?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I dig the background. I really do, honestly.
It looks like he's riding an invisible horse. So it looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It just looks like he swung.
Yes.
I don't know.
No, it's an invisible horse, bro.
Yes, Cindy Moon is Korean.
We should call this the.
Yes.
We should call this cover the side boob cover. This is the first thing you notice. It's the side boob.
Really? I noticed the butt.
No, the side boob, bro.
Well,
It's
most
like
Koreans don't have that butt either, so.
She's gonna do squats. It's okay.
Americanized, yeah. But
Yeah.
side boob, all the way. This is what it is. This is all I see, all I think here. In this
I
cover.
dig it.
All you see and all you think. Okay.
Yeah,
I dig it.
but in general, it's a decent cover. It's not bad. It's good. Everything's well done. It's obviously digital. It is digital, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's digital. The face looks so digital.
The web's well done. Looks like there's bugs on the web with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the perspective of the city with the blurriness to show perspective. Look great. Everything's well drawn. The sunlight actually makes sense. The shadowing makes sense.
It's not a mess. I dig the way the blurriness of the city looks in the background through the web. I dig that.
Yeah, so it's okay. Is it worth buying $40, whatever it is? But no. This is a $4 book, in my opinion, but it's decent art.
Okay. Yeah, I just like the butt. But I'm not paying $40 for it. Sorry.
I just like the butt.
I do. And I think you had mentioned, and Alfonso Nunez also mentioned, like Cindy Moon is Korean.
Yeah.
She doesn't look too Asian for me.
No, she does.
Really?
She does, but
I think
not like, you know?
I was gonna say the opposite. I thought it made her look more Asian in this.
Yeah,
no, for me it's like
typically they made her look
she looks
more
more Caucasian to me in this.
No way, bro.
To me, she does.
The other cover, she's very white.
Okay.
What other cover?
Okay.
Everything else is usually she looks very mixed in the other covers. This one she looks very Korean to me.
So
really, for me, she looks mixed.
We need to explain this to the audience, all right, to the chat. Korean people, their eyes are like usually flat on the bottom, and it kind of like circles out like this, but it like comes to a point in the middle. Like that looks so Korean. I don't understand. Like that's so perfectly a Korean eyes.
I don't know. Hey, I'm just saying, right? This is just my opinion.
I get it. I get it.
I mean, for me, it doesn't look that Asian.
Well, that's literally the opposite. I was thinking like, wow, she looks very Korean in this.
I was like, yeah, she actually. That's why I dig it.
All right, and that does it for our store exclusives. So thank you guys for bearing with us, chat. Thank you so much. And guess what? You can find Mike over at cbsi.com, comicbookinvest.com. He's going to have an article tomorrow, Cover Fire, where he talks about all of the covers that are A's and B's that are coming out this week. So definitely check it out over there. Yes. He's also has cover tunes. Hopefully cover tunes will be coming out. That is also true. Nose jobs especially. And those double eyelids.
I don't see rays, I just see butt.
That's what Alonzo was seeing. That's why he was confused.
He's not prejudiced. Right. All he sees is ass.
That's right. Thank you for that. So yeah, so definitely head on over. Make sure to leave a comment. Mike likes to interact with everybody, as you guys know. So definitely leave a comment, read the article. Yes, thank you for that, Brooklyn. So I would definitely check that out.
Yeah, maybe the guy's eyes.
You know, the eyes, Chico, they don't lie.
That's right. And then also too, don't forget our shows for the following week. We have Tuesday's Comic Book Women, Wednesday Mondo Mail Call. Thursday is Long Story Short, Friday Nearing Nerdvana, and of course on Saturday you get to watch Big Rob Jeff, and also yes, I am an ass man. Talk about all of the toys that are coming out for pre-order. All right, gentlemen.
I knew it.
I do. Hey, you know what? I'm on Netflix watching K-dramas all the time. I am watching K-dramas. I cannot help it.
We also gotta bring this up. What are you gonna do more slides there, or that's it?
No. I don't want to go through all of them. And then also, too, guys, don't forget head over to Cover Price. Use Nerdvana 14 for 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents. And also, don't forget to use TNH10 to save yourself 10% purchases over at Bird City Comics. If you love that Street Fighter Cami, definitely head on over there and save yourself some 10%. And I believe that is all we have for this week, right?
No, they gotta show this. Gotta show this, baby.
Oh, that's right. Near Mint, right?
Near Mint this Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Brookhurst Community Center. Join me, Jeff. Alonzo might actually stop by and say hi. Steve should be there. I know Charlie's going to be there with me. A bunch of folks selling books at the Brookhurst Community Center in Anaheim. It's free to get in, free parking. Best-selling California comic book show, in my opinion. So stop on by this Sunday, March 12th.
I love them peaches. Okay, thank you so much for that, Big Rob. Definitely Near Mint is great. I love it, and I love hanging out with you guys there when I do go. But we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. All right. So with all of this being said, again, as no artists were hurt during this podcast, so thank you guys for your open and honest opinion. Same thing with the chat. Definitely appreciate your comments. Big Rob, can you please take us out?
Yes, sir. If you want to do it right, be a comic whore for life.